Trucking's not an easy job. It's kind of like moonshining. If your heart and soul ain't in it, then, you may not make it. I got introduced to trucks when I was about, I guess I was 11. I was in 6th grade. My best friend at the time, his aunt and uncle had just moved into the trailer next door to my house. And his uncle was on the road, was a truck driver. And he brought the semi home, and I've always loved trucks. Thought they was just one of the coolest things I'd ever seen. And I asked him if I could see inside, and he said, "Well, I'm fixing to wash it. You wanna help me wash the truck?" I climbed all over that son of a gun. It was one of the coolest things I'd ever done. And, climb inside that truck. And after that, I was hooked. A few years later, when I was about 13, he took me on the road with him for the first time. I've been going on the road ever since. There ain't nothing like it. I love being on the road, and I love these trucks. So, hey, what's up? It's Kid from Kid Outdoors. And hope you enjoyed that little feature film intro. I'm always making little films and stuff. And this episode's kind of special because it's about something special and near and dear to my heart, which is truck driving. No, I'm not a truck driver, but I used to go on the road all the time, and I've drove truck before, and I love it. I absolutely love it. And I miss it. And people know I don't drive, but I just miss being out there, even just riding. I love, I always loved being out there. Got me some new tobacco. Check that out. Southern Steel. There's a rebel flag on it. I'm surprised liberals ain't trying to take this off the market. I ain't gonna lie, that's mostly why I got it. So I'm gonna roll me a cigarette here and tell y'all about some of my experiences on the road. I done recorded this once, and when I did, I made it like 24 minutes. My video editors, no matter which of the three I used, wouldn't let me do it because the video too long. Really, you sack of crap. Good video editors need some better features as far as time and stuff like that. Because none of it said, oh, you have to have, if it's over a certain length, you can't, edit. Which, doing this from my phone, YouTube will not let me upload any videos longer than 15 minutes. So this may be in parts as it is, because my the intro is 4 or 5 minutes. But truck driving, like I said in the intro, I was about 11 years old. My best friend at the time, his aunt and uncle, had moved in next door to me, and I was living at the old house, and they became family. Sad part is, my best friend, their nephew at the time, me and him ain't even friends no more. We ain't even spoke in years. He did me very wrong, which I got a bad habit of finding friends that were great, huge friends for years, almost brotherly, and then all of a sudden they just turn on you. That's why I tell people, don't trust nobody. Your family, your friends, they'll all turn on you. I trust family more than I trust acquaintances, put it that way. But now his uncle was like a dad to me. Taught me to drive them trucks when I was about 16. Started going on the road with him when I was about 13. And that was a big deal for me, every chance I got, hey man, take anybody with you, taking your nephews, taking anybody, what you doing? If you ain't taking nobody, hey man, take me with you. He loved to take me with him because I'd keep him up, and I love to laugh and cut up. People, y'all know that. And I'd laugh and cut up with him, and he's like, me and him had a lot in common, and one of the things we had in common was we both enjoyed the night drive. Truck driving to me is just what it's about. Driving long hours through the night, get to your destination during the day, get unloaded, go get reloaded, sleep a little bit, come nighttime, get up, haul some tail. And one night, one evening, we went to Jasper, Tennessee, just up the road. Went to in Jasper, Tennessee, there's a whole bunch of metal plants all together, a whole bunch of factories and stuff all together. Like, I used to work at Tennessee Galvanizing up the road. I worked there twice. Screwed me on my check both times. But anyway, so I rode with him. We went to a place called Veriform. We got 3 crates of vinyl siding. Took up like this much room in front of the trailer. 3 crates of vinyl siding going to Grambling, South Carolina, to a mobile home place. And anyhow, we get up there at Grambling, snow this deep, 12 degrees outside. You know, well, I say 12 degrees. It may have been 18. Who can remember that long ago? I was about 16. I've drank quite a bit of shine since then. Well, anyway, we wanted to see what time the place opened. We didn't have to be there till 9. And the place opened at 7. It was like 4 or 5 in the morning. And somewhere around in there. Now, it's on this back road. Now, we had plenty of room to go to the end of this road. Freightliner Columbia, 48-foot flatbed trailer, to turn around, you know. No, he says, I'll just back up. We'd cross some train tracks. I'll back up. Cut it back into that gravel road that went this way. We'll swing back. We'll go to Pilot. We'll sleep for a few hours. Get up in about 2 hours. Come 7 o'clock. Maybe they can get us in early, unload us, get us out. We ain't got 3 crates of vinyl siding. Now, I took bipolar medicine at the time because I am bipolar. And the medicine I took made me sleepy. Well, I'd been up, you know, a day or two, you know, riding with him and, you know, laughing, cutting up all through the night, having a blast. And now's the time when my medicine's kicking in and I'm getting real sleepy. So I'm sitting in a seat like this. I got a Marlboro light in my mouth that's done went out. He's backing up. Boom. What was that? What was that? And he looked at me. What was that? One side of them train tracks was higher off the road than what we thought. Now let me explain to you about a 48-foot flatbed trailer. Not all of them are like this. The one we had was, and the majority of them are like this. On the back of them, you got your wheel, got a big metal box, another wheel. Other side, same thing. Driver's side. Now these tarp boxes are solid steel and they're 400 pounds a piece. Inside those tarp boxes are the tarps and different supplies that we need for our loads on the trailer. There's 2 lumber tarps, 2 steel tarps, 2 canvas tarps, 8 4-foot 4x4s. Now, the other tarp box had some tools in it and the steel tarps. 75 pounds a piece. It's another. The one we tore off, 400-pound tarp box. There's 2 lumber tarps. Lumber tarps weigh 100 plus pounds when they're rolled up tight. The 2 canvas tarps, which are 25 pounds a piece, and 8 4-foot 4x4s. We tore that thing completely off the trailer. I got a rush of adrenaline like I ain't never had. I'm in one of them white wife beater tank tops. I'm in a pair of shorts, my boots, my ball cap. I'm half asleep. cigarette done went out. I'm kind of ornery when I didn't, because I actually slept in those days. I didn't have my insomnia as bad as I do now. I got a rush of adrenaline, and I said, look, I'm tired, I'm cold, I want to go to bed. Because the rules of the truck are, if he was up, I'm up. I've been up for a day or two. We've been rolling, you know. I took that box. I lifted it up as best I could. Boom! Landed up against the trailer. Now, here's the ground. Here's the tarp box. 400. Let's just say 200 for the two lumber tarps. So 400, 500, 600, two canvas tarps. 650 pounds plus the 8 4-foot 4x4s. And I got my hands up underneath there and I lifted it up. His eyes are going. Because I'm 16 years old and scrawny as I'll get out. You know, I'm about as big around as a cigarette. And he backed up. And he's a big feller. And he backed up against there and helped me push.